Hey guys, we're in and I think I don't know if I do I have yeah, it's it's still there. Um I don't know, it's like I want to explore Dragon Spine because, 122 is, you know, but it's like I want to get done, get the Archon quest done. So I don't know. I just don't know, guys. But we gotta go up here. We got to go up here because we gotta go to the Jade Chamber. I'll have to switch to Sucrose. Actually, no, I'm not gonna switch to Sucrose. I'm gonna switch to someone who's actually I like, even if it is just for this one moment, because you need to use Animo to get up to the Jade Chamber to get a current, and you stop out halfway. But a little trick over here that you can do if you don't want to climb all the way. Let me get these guys out of the way first.
Cool it.
Cool it. As you wish, mate Fraulein. Alright, so I think it's as simple as hang on. Sharp arrow. You climb up here enough and just like it automatically starts the cutscene, which is really good because you gotta go all the way up there. Fortunately, as far as I remember, it should still happen. I don't know if they fixed it. Like you go over here. There you go. And then there you go. Automatically puts you up top here. Well, that's pretty high up. Question is, how do we get up there?
This is bad. Paimon's supposed to be your guide, but Paimon doesn't know where the way up to the Jade Chamber is.
You're only realizing that now? We should have asked that emissary Ganyu.
Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, heading to its location on the map is the sensible thing to do. Let's look around. There has to be a way up there nearby.
Yeah, if only there's like some kind of, I don't know. Like, see, you're about halfway right up there. There's a chest up there. If only there was some kind of mechanism around here.
Hey, look! There's some sort of mechanism thingy. Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber.
Maybe it's the way to the Jade Chamber.
Yes, this must be the way.
Also, did I do what was up here? Even if I didn't, I still need parts. So, we're gonna go ahead and fight this asshole.
Oh, so sorry. Verdict is...
Not 1 point of damage. Let's go ahead and get this. Just want to make sure everything up here is done. Really? Really? Oh yeah, right. That's the one out over there. I got that one. There was a Geoculus and a treasure chest. All right, let's switch to what's this now? Oh yeah, Chevrolet. I was gonna switch to Sucrose, but let's switch to Lynette because
for a magic show?
Lynette's so pretty. She's so pretty. And she does that thing. She's like, I am vengeance. I am the night. But I guess you could also use her as like a way to get around because it basically does what like Yelan does and all that. But her, Yan-san,
Over here.
who else is another good one? Well, like more of the older, like the Fontanian ones. Like Yehoda, I think has a speed up type thing. Yan-san, but like all these new characters, of course. But like Lynette, who was Fontaine, they really didn't have a lot of, if any, traverse type characters where you use their skill and they speed up. You had Yelan, but that was pretty much it. Other than that, you had to stick with like Traveler, you know, Geo Traveler, and put your pillow, you know, rocks on and jump up, or Venti's, you know, wind current, or Ketching's little shoot thing in the air and, you know, up to it. But
Just what will we come across?
really? Now that really, I didn't know it would disappear while paused. All right, whatever.
Is it time for a match?
I like her colors though. They like the black and like almost not like green, and it's not blue. But I like her color scheme.
It only takes us up to here.
Gee, if we need find some other way to do it then.
If that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go.
Well, best we go back to the and ask the Millilith.
Huh? Why?
That the way up shouldn't be a secret, or
Oh, Paimon gets it. If it was a secret, Ganyu wouldn't have let us try to find it ourselves, right?
yeah, whatever.
Alright, let's follow your plan. Then we can... Oh, hang on a moment. Look down there. Looks
Is it the
like
Coco
we've gotten
Goat?
close to the Guizhong Ballista.
It's the Coco Goat. Yeah.
Has a new idea?
We're gonna go all fucking Wind Waker. We're gonna strap ourselves to the ballista and just shoot our way up there. For people who don't get the reference with Wind Waker, in the beginning of the game, when Link leaves the island and he's with Tetra and her crew, they get to the Forsaken Fortress, and you know, because it's the Forsaken Fortress and there's, you know, lights, spotlights all over the place, they can't just float on up to it in their ship. So instead they put Link into a barrel and they blast him over there. You know, and it's a great scene. But yeah, that they're wanting to go all fucking Wind Waker. It's just like, let's just strap ourselves to it. It was just catapult turtle.
Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista?
Do you really hate me that much?
No. Paimon may have just forgotten to think about the safety measures.
She says she says she's our guy, but she wants to kill us. You know, I believe that she's Asmodee now. That she is the shade of space. She's working with us, but subtly trying to kill us at the same fucking time. Leading us along just enough to where we don't suspect anything, but also doing little things like this that can get us fucking killed. You know, and if it wasn't for us bringing it up, like, do you really hate me that much? We probably would have done it, and...
Oh, that's right.
But I don't really like to subscribe to this notion that this is Asmodee because of that one line that Istaroth says, where she says, or maybe she loves her new master more than her, you know, she loves her own self. Trying to people are like, oh, that means Paimon is Asmodee. I mean, Paimon's more associated with time. You know, when you do the pause screen, time stops. Time stops. She's not warping space, she's affecting time. Asmodee is the shade of space, so if anything, she's more of a piece of Istaroth than anything.
Now that you mention
But
it,
I don't want...
we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's another way up nearby.
I mean, I do think she is some kind of divine creature or something. You know, you think of like the opening screen, you know, where it's loading, and you see the pillars, and they have... You see her little boots and all that, they have the same design. So I do think she's divine in nature. But I don't like this whole idea of, oh, she's Asmodee. No. If I swear, if Hoyoverse does that, that's a huge slap in the face to every fucking fan. Like, watch. Notice when you do the pause screen, everything freezes except for Paimon. Almost as if she has control over time. So her being a shade of space would make no fucking sense. Like, she's literally freezing fucking time. Everything is frozen except for her.
Just what will we come across this?
Like, okay, so you see the rain. Now watch what happens. She's the only one moving. We're not moving. The rain's not moving. She is the only, because she defies time. So this whole that she's Asmodee because of some throwaway, or not a throwaway line, but I think Hoyoverse knew what they were doing. They knew that it would be a misdirection. People were like, oh my god, it's Paimon. Holy crap, I didn't realize I had that many. Do I have enough to make a useless pull? No. No, and that's 160. Oh god. Ooh, what's this now? Bruh. My ambition to showcase her. Oh, is this like the... Okay, I think I might do that one afterwards. But, you know, she's like, well, maybe she loves her new master more than her own self. And every single person I saw was like, oh my god, they confirmed that Paimon is actually Asmodee. And no, we know that Paimon is some kind of, you know, creature that defies logic. And the fact is, in the quest Time and Space for You, Asmodee kind of makes an appearance. We see her little portal opening up. So Paimon is kind of there. So it's like, okay, well, she can't be two places at once. So, I mean, that kind of gives, you know, less water.
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. What do you
But
invited guests? What makes you
I
think
would
you
like
can
to know
treat
who
us
this
like
possible other master would be, because the shades serve the heavenly principles. They're shadows of the heavenly principles. So who's this other master if not the heavenly principle? And they're supposed to be neutral, you know, so they shouldn't be serving good and evil in the first place. They're supposed to be neutral forces that uphold time and space and this. So for them to say they switch sides, they shouldn't be, because they're supposed to be neutral, you know?
No. Wait. Maybe this was Ningguang's plan all along.
I think by them saying switching sides, actually, no, that would be an interesting way of seeing it. Switching sides, you know, her new master, maybe her new master is an actual physical person, rather than serving the heavenly principles and just serving them and abiding by their rules and this and that, despite they're a shadow of them. Maybe she's just the other side, new master of like free will and a world not ruled by the heavenly principles. So maybe her new master isn't a physical being. Maybe it's just an interpretation of like this, you know, a force or a state of mind or an ideal, you know, where the heavenly principles wants to control things and this and that, and maybe Asmodee is serving the other side, which would make it her master. But no, you know, but hey, that's just a theory, a game theory. Thanks for watching.
Now Paimon's mad. You over there. This is a trick, isn't it? How shameless.
Ah, how shameless.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Oh yeah.
Here they come.
Time to murder some Millilith. We're just having a friendly scrap.
No rest for the wicked.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
That's right, Oz.
Don't get frostbite.
I can just do this. And then do that.
Retribution!
Please don't go that way. Did you? I'm sorry, where'd that dude end up? Where did he? What? Oh, he ran through.
Terra smash!
That's amazing. That was a great shot.
Quake!
This moment will be frozen in.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day.
Well, and there comes the daytime.
Take the target!
I could be beating them a lot faster. It's fun messing with them. It's just really, really fun.
Stop. What's all this about?
Oh boy, it's Kaching.
Lady Kuching, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong Ballista.
Who are you calling strange?
Yeah, really. We were just looking for a way to the Jade Chamber.
You want to go to the Jade Chamber? Who are you?
Your future ex-husband, I hope.
We're invited guests here to look for the Lila Chising. Who are you?
I am Kaching.
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Chising.
Oh, Paimon feels silly
I'm
now.
Kaching,
I'm
you home of the
Kaching.
Chising. I
Ching.
know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes?
I like the sound a
Didn't
tuning fork
expect
makes.
to meet you here in the mountains. Wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere either.
Big shot.
The
Who do you
Guizhong
think
Ballista
you
in
are,
Tianheng Pass has
Mr.
long
Big
been in
Shot?
disrepair, and yet it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence. These Millilith are just here to guard the scene.
Sorry,
not
I
to
beat them
arrest
up.
anyone. So this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon never would have thought.
Thinking isn't that hard, Paimon.
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery, even to the Chising. That was...
Paimon, don't complicate the matter. We only did a tiny part of the work there.
Oh, right. So, Lady Yuhong, might you have any idea why Lady Tianquan invited us to go to the
You
Jade
hong?
Just call me Kuching.
Ching.
I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side with the Adepti.
You have something against the Adepti?
The Adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well.
She's like
When you say
disgusting,
protect,
filthy fucking
You're
creatures.
referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you?
Nasty arrogance, filthy, disgusting
You are
creatures.
mortals,
They
and
don't
thus under their
deserve to
protection.
walk this
There was
planet.
no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up. I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us. Well, you've got a point.
The god stays silent,
Yeah,
as if
this
the
is the
thought
first
had
time
never
I've
once
seen a
crossed
person
his
from
mind.
Liyue who doesn't respect the gods or the Adepti. Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Chising?
Okay, we get it. You hate them. Just tell me how to go fucking see Ningguang. I don't want to hear about your grievances. I don't want to hear about your freaking the Adepti are bad. I don't care. I don't care. Just tell me how to get up to see Ningguang. You know, like, this is a Wendy's, ma'am. You know?
Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not share it. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite restrained.
Yeah.
Rex Lapis's
I
death
mean-
is indeed an extraordinary
Wait, Rex
circumstance.
Lapis?
But to think that
Assassinated?
they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here directly.
I mean, we know that
How
Cloud
surprisingly
Retainer was about to
civilized of them.
fucking quash all of Liyue. So yeah, the fact that Liwa is still there, yeah, they're showing infinite fucking restraint right now, especially given the fact that their best friend, the leader of them, the Archon, was supposedly assassinated. This place would be razed if it pretty much been anyone else. But no, they are showing restraint. Any chance you could talk it out with them? Ningguang would prefer to negotiate, wouldn't she?
Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. But
She's a
I
good
doubt we
woman.
can do that here.
And it's a
The
criminal
time of the Adepti
that she's
has
only a
long
4-star.
passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Another super bold statement.
Like, Ningguang has
Stop
all this
here.
Mora, and people would
Honestly,
think,
I
like,
hadn't
oh, she's a
intended to say so
businesswoman,
much.
she cares a lot about
You're
Mora,
a
but
good
because of
listener,
her,
traveler.
Liyue
We
is
should
also
both be off to the
thriving. It's
Jade
not
Chamber.
just Rex
We'll be
Lapis who's
late
helping
then.
it thrive, it's
Ningguang's schedule is
Ningguang.
packed to the gills all the way till
So,
next year.
It's clear that
The
she
cream
loves
of
her
Liyue's
nation,
mercantile
and that
club
Mora
also
isn't the
ascending to
only
Jade
thing she
Chamber
cares
is
about.
The greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor with Ningguang.
About I bring my dick. Paimon, get serious. No buts. The only buts here I want to see are fucking Ningguang's and Zhongli's. No, Zhongli is, he's no Risley, you know. He's a little in the back. He's a little flat. There's not much to see. I mean, he's packing in the front. I mean, we call him Big Dong Zhang for a reason. But in the back, not so, like, if Risley's got the whole damn fucking factory, you know, that he's right, you know, Zhongli's maybe got like a couple I don't know, a couple of dumplings or something, you know, something small. He's just like, but then his dong is like a fucking pillar.
All right. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to get to the Jade Chamber first. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng.
Liyue Harbor.
Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion, and... well then. May we meet again, traveler.
Speak the secret code.
Well,
Or you just punch him
may not
repeatedly.
respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person.
I agree with some of her views.
So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her?
I agree with some of her views. Well, time for me to be canceled, because I'm not allowed to have views of my own. You really have shifted focus, haven't you, Paimon?
Right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night. Sugar-frosted slime! Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich person like Ningguang. Why don't we go with that for a gift?
Like, slimes are living creatures, right? So therefore you have to kill them in order to get the slime. Now, if it was like a jello or a gelatin or something that was like made to look like a slime, well, you know, frosted, and that would be cute. But I really don't like the idea of going out and killing a fucking innocent slime to make some fucking food for Ningguang. You know? It's like we have all the ingredients already, like the condensed slime. Why not use that? Why go around and have to kill them to make something with ingredients we already have? And how would we make this thing you dreamed up?
With a certain boom shakalaka, of course.
A little panache.
Let's go gather ingredients. Time waits for no one, and neither will our riches.
Time waits for no one? Is she confirming? She said time waits for no one. I thought you said she controls time, John. She just proved once and for all that she's indeed Asmodee. Oh, I fucking hate people sometimes. I really do. Guide to the galaxy. A new star approaches. Alright, let's go get some ingredients. Ingredients. I think I got everything around here. This place is fairly simple to do things. You know, you have like the big thing in the middle where you drain it and stuff like that. Oh, whoop. There's like 2 Geoculuses that you can get over here. There's a Sealy. There's a lot of treasure chests. There's a little hidden one where you look down on the thing over there, and there's like the little sparkle, and you just follow it, and you get a chest at the end. So this place, it's really small, but real packed with fucking treasures. Perfect for those fucking scumbags down there. Treasure hunters. Oh, yes. You want to know what I can do now? I can be disappointed. I'm thinking I should just stop fucking pulling. I have literally pulled every chance I got. Ever since I started this account. I was pulling for Durin. There was like fucking 16 days left on that one when I started. And here we are. The new banner, still not 1 5-star. Not 1 fucking 5-star. I'm thinking I should just stop fucking pulling and just save up for, I think, Columbina's the next one.
Fragrance in the air.
Or she's either the next one or the one after that.
Huh? Did you hear that?
Help. Help.
No, that was definitely someone in trouble.
I have a fish cooking in the oven and I can't reach it. But you could reach it with your small, supple frame.
Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure hoarders have locked someone inside.
Like a Pokemon battle where you get the first attack.
Freeze.
Well, a Pokemon battle in the new games. You know, when you're able to run around and sneak and all that. I'm gonna put you over here.
Terra Smash.
Terra Smash. Terra means Earth. Help. What? 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 Hello, sir. Mangdan. Mangdon. Mangling.
Thank you for your help, kind traveler.
Oh, God.
If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell. Those treasure hoarders. When their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet flowers. When they were in a bad mood, rearrange my face.
Aw, it was nothing. No need to thank us all at once or anything.
But you can pay us some more.
I understand. Don't worry. I will compensate you both.
There's really no need. No, traveler. No, there's full need.
Don't say that. I only escaped this predicament because of you.
No, I'm pretty sure you would have found a way out. Just keep kicking at the wood. It's gonna break. It's not a steel cage.
I often walk around these mountains in search of antiques. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Before I knew it, they'd caught and imprisoned
Your first day here?
Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various knickknacks, you name it. Well, as long as you want what I have to offer, of course.
Your goodwill is good enough for me.
Wait a moment. Actually, we are looking for something.
Oh?
And what might that be?
Your
Do
Mora.
you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one. The kind that you can use to store snacks.
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Mingxing Jewelry, we have the best gift wrapping service in the 7 nations.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Now just give me a moment, and I'll let the boss know.
You
can go see her whenever you require that box.
How are you gonna let her know?
Paimon sugar frosted slime now comes in a beautiful package.
Are you just gonna whip out your Lua phone? Huh? Well, I'll just let her know. How? How do you're here with me? So unless you plan on running all...
Ooh, look at that.
Unless you plan on running all the way back somehow before I get back there.
That's the one.
And unlike you, I have waypoints.
Oz, reveal.
Dodge this.
Hmm? Oh, you. Back to Liyue Harbor. Liyue Harbor. Okay, like... I'll probably do that real fast. You know, cut away and do that real fast so that way I can just get it done with. Do.
A guy called Mung Dan told us that we could get a nice and shiny box from your store.
Uncle Mung already told me about it.
How?
Thank you both for saving him.
How?
Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Mung. If anything were to happen to him, it would be impossible for us to continue doing business. Here, this container is itself an antique, with at least 140 years of history. It's already been cleaned. Will it do?
Yep. It's great.
140-year box. You know, 140-year-old box. You know, so when you go see Faruzan, she's like, I'm 100 years old. It's like, I've seen boxes older than you. Also, she's like, I'm 100, well over 100 years old. And Sitlali's like, and I took that personally. Sitlali's, we don't even know how old Sitlali is. She's like, either like 300 to 400, 500 years old. We don't know. We know she's not immortal, because she kind of gives that away when she talks about the captain, saying without knowing what it, you know, without having the curse of immortality or knowing what being immortal is or feels like, you know, we wouldn't be able to understand what the captain had to go through, meaning her as well. So she's not immortal, but the fact that Faruzan's like, I'm over 100 years old. Bitch, there's people in real life, in the real world, that are well over 100 years old. You're nothing special. Sitlali being alive for 300-400 years, that's special. All these youngsters, and Sitlali's like, laughs in Master of the Night Wind.
Hang on a moment.
Laughs in Granny Eastly.
Sure, please help yourselves, as long as it's on our shelves.
Like, as far as we know, Sitlali is just a human. She's not like an elf type person like you know, Klee. She wasn't cursed by a god like Farina. She's not cursed with immortality like the people of Conria. She's just a human. And yet she's like 300-400 years old.
Use these two freshly picked
The Farazan
flowers as
makes it a little over
decorations,
100.
too.
She's like, oh, you little whippersnappers.
It's great. Now that we've put all that we've got into this box,
It's like
let's go
Sitlali
to
was
the
around
JJ
several hundred
and
years
see
before you were
one.
even born. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I mean, we're fucking older than Faruzan. We're 500. So, I mean, the fact that Faruzan's whole thing is that she's like 100 years old. Again, there are people in real life that are well over 100 years old. They don't have visions. They don't have... No, but they're like 100 years old. Just the fact that Hoyo made Faruzan's entire thing her basically being old and like 100 or something. It's just like, come on. I get that every character has their quirks, and you know, but making her is something that possible, and even in the real world.
I still have a lot to do with the guild. How about
It's like, even with my team, you look at the team and you have like
This is what we should
Fischl,
say.
right? Fischl's real name is Amy.
Do you sell the moon here?
She's not really the princess in Ertelung. It's just a story that she read and a character she fell in love with. When she gained her vision, she created Oz and all. So that's her shtick. She takes on that personality of the princess in Ertelung. You know, that's her shtick. Kaya is a fucking douchebag. You know, in a good way. It's like he means well. You know, he just does it for fun. But when he's telling Klee to like break out of the solitary confinement, or I know a place where there's a sword of unlimited power. That's his thing. He likes to be a douchebag. Venti with his wine and songs, and so everyone has their shtick. But they made Faruzan's like, oh, look at me, I'm 100 years old.
Yes. How many would you like?
Yes.
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ningguang has arranged to
Oh
meet
yeah,
with
time to
today?
go break some hearts.
And yet the
Ningguang and
code
every
they
one of
used
her
was
little
not the one for
assistants.
guests,
Sorry,
but for
lady,
the
I'm
yuan.
taken.
What's going on here?
It's like they used the code, but they didn't have to because they were personal invites. They didn't even have to do that little riddle. Oh god, Lady Ningguang. She's got my Ningguang real fucking hard.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyen Karst.
Hey baby.
It's Ningguang.
Hey baby.
Since this is our first meeting,
God, it's such a crime that she's a 4-star.
I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks.
God, she's so
It
gorgeous.
seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my guests.
Oh, no, it's nothing.
Nice place, this J Chamber. It's my first time coming to a place this high up.
This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue. I have been
Liyue.
gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it.
Oh my god.
At first,
Sneeze.
it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue.
I began my collection with the Mew card, and now I have all this.
One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations.
I'd rather have Ningguang ruling everything than the fucking Heavenly Principles. They can just fucking die. Like, seriously. He can just fucking die.
Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you.
Yeah, she's my main squeeze. At least one of them.
As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
What?
Nani?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait, was Vergoldet one of your people?
Just Vergoldet? No. Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours.
One of us. One of us. Are they implying that Paimon's swearing?
At the Guizhang Ballista.
Wow, you really
yes.
do see everything. Are you a toy?
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time.
We
were
toys see everything.
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude.
But if she wanted to watch you take a piss in a bush, she'd easily be able to do it.
Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings.
Yes, mommy. Sky's the limit. Equilibrium. Look, traveler. Everything the light touches is my kingdom.
I believe that you've heard of the Archon War.
Only in broadest of strokes.
Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Tevat.
They
built
these
cities and nations
cities.
on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war.
Yeah, you know the little large island type thing over there? Those were spears that Rex Lapis threw into the water there. So the amount of power, I mean, this guy calls down I mean, I would imagine that he could call down meteors or something. But okay, so like Rex Lapis hurled those spears, those rocks, into the ocean and created that entire little island, you know, little archipelago kind of thing. The Golden Apple Archipelago. Venti blew off part of Mondstadt and sent it hurling into the water, creating the Golden Apple Archipelago. The Raiden Shogun with her battle with Urobashi in the gorge there, where it's still electrified. She did that. She casually just swiped her sword and created this massive cut in the land there, and still now, after what, 500 years or whatever, it's still electrified. The amount of power these people have is insane. And I really wish we could get lore accurate archons to play as, or at least a glimpse of that.
Beneath the spears
Yeah,
lie
you
those
see all
cast
that?
down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon.
Yeah, all that. Like, look at the big one right there in the middle. Threw that into the water.
Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue, but the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before. Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise, of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions?
Why hide the Ixuvia then?
That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there, you no doubt saw. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand. Hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, traveler?
Is it him? It's him, isn't it? Oh, the pronoun game.
What are you talking about?
Well answered.
Paimon doesn't get this at
The
all.
scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete, so please, this way.
Please, walk this way. Okay. Honey, I'm home.
Wowee! What a
All right,
I've
ladies.
never seen such
We have a lot of
handsome
work to do.
place before.
Do 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 ch 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 ah ah ah. It's no need. Who needs stairs when you're me? Wow, you guys are doing a whole lot of nothing, aren't you? There's a whole lot of nothing going on. Yeah, you don't mind if I take your books, do you? I'm going to take them regardless. Ning wang.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at
Well
home
met.
if you wish.
Can we really?
I mean, I don't know. I'm at home, and when I'm at home, I'm in a t-shirt and boxers. So you mind if I just fucking take my pants off here?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first. Naturally.
Oh, you're speaking my language. The language of love.
Ooh, isn't this that legendary wall?
Legendary wall. I've heard very good things, very, very good things about that legendary wall of Ningguang. She's said to have a magnificent giant wall.
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
But Paimon can't keep her ear to the ground because Paimon's floating.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall.
Yeah, we just heard a whole story about it from fucking Jiraiya in the last arc, the last quest.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets.
And life flows like water.
But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, traveler? You're rather special, really.
God, yes,
and
I
I
am.
think you're quite aware of that.
Oh, yeah, I am.
If possible, I'd like to have your trust.
You can have more than
But
my
if you were to
trust.
choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching. You'd pick Kuching?
Which is really stupid because I want a
Well,
chance to pick
I
her.
had a feeling.
Ningguang, I
actually
choose
thought her a
you.
bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes. But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But, for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power.
I surmise that the Fatui has a hand in these rumors.
Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to
Exuvia.
temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic
Clandestine
remit.
meaning secret.
As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for their rite so they could use us for their own ends. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends,
Can
could
Paimon
I
see
say one other
yours?
thing?
Of course.
We're friends, right?
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So, does that include us?
Seriously, Paimon? Seriously?
It's all right. I like direct people.
Oh, okay, well, Are we gonna have sex anytime soon, or
Well,
she's like,
we
not
have
that
made
direct.
quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please, and you may take it with you.
Okay. Well, the object I take, let's see. Ningguang, I choose you.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say
But then
that.
she's like, oh, you see me as an object?
What should we
Sure
get?
do.
One of the sheets on that wall.
Wow, Paimon, you're pretty obvious, aren't you?
Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail.
And she's got tiny hands.
How much more a whole
She's got tiny hands like another
sheet would
man.
sell for?
Another man we know. Tiny, small hands. Has to hold his water bottle like this. See, it's funny because I like him.
Let's
And I have
go.
no problem
The
making
biggest
fun of
one.
him. You see, that's what separates two sides. Check. Cha-ching!
Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot. Let's go with that one.
Ningguang's like, you took the bait.
La 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 la.
Yeah, let's see what's
Let's see
written on
what's
it.
written on it.
Let's see what's written on it so then we don't actually have to
There's a
take
place
it.
marked with a circle on here. Oh, could it be treasure?
Yeah.
Whatever it is, it better make us filthy rich.
Treasure.
Let's see what's written over here. Sigil of permission, something, something, Fatui, research,
Let's see what it says. Great beast of the sky, please hear my cry. Release yourself from orb of light and bring me victory in this fight.
This piece of paper shows
The
that
fucking
chasing
J chamber
fire.
starts
It's given
shaking.
traces of classified Fatui research on the sigil of permission. Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue.
Fill the desert with your glow
Wanting to get their hands on the Archon's
and bring your
body.
rage upon my foe.
But research on the sigil of permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the sigil of permission.
First, let me call out your
Seems there's
name.
still more for us
Winged
to find
Dragon
out.
of Ra.
Oh, you really think so?
I mean, it seems so cheesy, but every
Should we not
time,
go then?
every time someone has to call the Winged Dragon of Ra, and they have to recite that little, it's so fucking badass. Especially a Tem doing it. And then they're like, what? He knows the chant? Yeah, he has his memories back. Of course he's gonna know the fucking chant. Someone wrote that line? Come on. Come on. Of course he knows the chant. He's the fucking Pharaoh. The chosen Pharaoh. He knows the chant? Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens when you got your memory back and he's at the most powerful that he's ever been. He's gonna know how to summon the Winged Dragon of Ra.
Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of what she
Great
said
beast
for
of the sky,
ourselves.
please hear my cry.
That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us. Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something. Before we look for Zhongli at Diwa Marsh, let's go to the place.
That's a
marked out
great
on the
duel, though.
papers and see
A
if
Tem
the
versus
Fatui
Yugi.
really are up to no good there.
Except there's oh wow, nice. There's this one moment where Kai was about to leave and Yugi's like, what's the matter, Kaiba? I thought you'd want to stay and watch me defeat it. He's like, I'd only want to watch it if I'm the one defeating you. And then Yugi says how he's gonna defeat the Pharaoh, and everyone's like, oh yeah, good job, Yugi, we believe in you. And even Atem's like, I'm proud of you, Yugi. Now let's continue the duel. And he's like, all right, stand back. And he draws a card, and everyone's like, yeah, nice. He drew a fucking card. He drew a card. He didn't do anything. He was just like, all right, I believe it's my turn. I draw. They're like, nice move. Whoa. Guys, come here. He drew a card. Imagine you say nice every time he draws a card. I play Pot of Greed. What does Pot of Greed do? It allows me to draw 2 cards. Oh, okay. I didn't know what Pot of Greed does. Okay, first, okay, I'm going to do this thing real fast and see what this is all about. And then I will get back to you guys. So, see you in a minute.
Favonius with you next time.
Alright, so before we go... Why does this game fucking hate me? Why? I just want to know why. Why does it fucking hate me so much? It's just ridiculous at this point. It really is. It's just, like, why?
There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us, too.
They always look mad, Paimon.
To dust!
Get back! Yep. I don't think so.
Verdict is
Oh,
Freeze.
come on.
Don't get frostbite.
Terra Smash!
Terra Smash!
Decree.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Dodge this.
Midnight Phantasma.
Cool it.
I was trying to get him.
Freeze.
Yeah, keep going up.
Quake! Burn!
I'm trying to get the dude up here.
Oh,
There
so
we go.
sorry.
Much better.
Yeah!
Why is... I'd like to know why it's attacking,
Terra Smash!
like, the ground and not me. Or not me, but, him. I also like how I got him cornered. Can't really go anywhere. He's just backing up against it.
Cool it. Freeze.
Oh, yeah.
Dodge this. Don't get frostbite.
Odds reveal.
Time for retribution!
Yep. Not getting me, dude. I think the fire in the grass is doing more damage to me than they are.
Cool it.
Get out of here. Anyone else? I think that's it. I think that's it.
There are so many
Oh my God.
talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper, too. What are they for?
Maybe they're trying to reproduce a talisman.
Paimon's seen this pattern before. But where? Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave
Oh my
you.
goodness.
But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hands of someone like Child? Suspicious.
It's not just a relic.
Oh, that's right.
It's a way of life.
Keener said that when the Lord of Geo created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew. That sounds pretty dangerous.
Seems like the Fatui are definitely up to something.
And the plot thickens. We'll need to keep an eye on Child, that's for sure. Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhongli soon. The last stop on our right.
Oh yeah, now we gotta sing to some fucking Whopper flowers.
Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
John, I thought you said Paimon controls time. If she controls time, then why would she hate being late? She could just change time or freeze it, right? Even more proof that Paimon's actually Asmodee. You got me. No. Though someone would refer to those lines and be like, well, this proves once and for all that she's indeed space and not time, because if she hates being late, she could just freeze time and was there anything around here? I think there was a chest over. I don't know if I got that one. Must get chest. Must waste time.
As you wish,
Main Fräulein.
Freeze.
We'll need more where that came from.
We'll need more where that came from. Alright, I think it's oh, it's right up there. There's a chest right in here. Pretty sure I can get this. First attack. It's so cheap. No survivors. Actually, no, it looks like there were some. Oh, wait, no, there wasn't. The chest is available. Okay, cool.
How fortunate.
How fortunate. Oh, God. Never mind. Oh, never mind. I thought that was Celestia there. I was going to flip him off, but it wasn't. Oh, Zhongli, I'm sorry. I had just other stuff to do. Also, I tried this thing, and it's... You're just competing with other people for, you know, coin collection and stuff like that. Just your simple little...
Right on time.
Hoyoverse
I
game.
myself only arrived moments ago.
Are you
Did
sure?
you
Because
enjoy
I've
your
just
visit
wasted
to
a
the
lot of
Jade
time.
Chamber?
It was
Oh, sure did.
so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy place before.
Yes.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue.
She's going all fucking stupid over, and he's like, indeed, it is in fact very nice.
And you met with Ningguang, I trust?
Oh, yeah.
What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very friendly.
Business people are always friendly when it suits their interests. No, I mean, she is genuinely a good person. So, I mean, it has nothing to do with her being a business person. She genuinely cares about the nation.
Yeah, his take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. He thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Oh.
Oh.
So you also met with Keqing then?
Keqing.
What did she have to say?
She says like, oh, I don't like the Adepti, and I hope they all fucking die.
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
He's like, oh, is that what she said? Are those her words exactly?
No respect for the divine.
No respect for the divine. Perhaps I should show her.
Indeed,
I'm looking over there. If you look
contrary to
besides
the
beside the traveler, you
Ningguang
see
is
the
more of a
pyro pillars.
businesswoman at heart, though they are both members of the Qixing.
Must get.
Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions.
Ningguang is highly intelligent.
Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position.
Must get.
No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
No surprise there.
All Ningguang
I
talked
thought I
about
was the most
Fatui
important thing
of
to
the
her.
Torah.
I thought we
She
had
said
something,
that after
Ningguang.
Rex Lapis was murdered,
And this is why you're gonna be my
constantly
future
tried to
ex-wife.
stick their fingers
It just
into
can't work
Lyra,
out.
and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least.
And now they're trying to reproduce. They're trying to reproduce the sigils of permission. All this after Rex Lapis assassinated. The Rite of Descension.
No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
Yeah.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in
Yes.
Dewar Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Glaze lilies.
Glaze
All the
lilies.
way out here. Doesn't the garden in Eugene Terrace have some? Even Chingsa Village has glaze lilies. Oh, right. Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No. Her flowers are inadequate.
No, those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused landslides, and the land was flooded, turning it into the marsh you see now. Nearly all the glaze lilies were wiped out. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very few people know that glaze lilies may still be found in the wild. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers.
So you need me to sing?
That's correct. Your singing will surely bring out the strongest fragrance from the flowers.
So how good is your singing?
In Russia, you don't pick flowers. Flowers pick you. I can hold a tune. La da 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 da.
We'll only know once he starts singing.
Oh yeah, that's the one that I didn't want to get because I'm not switching to fucking Animo right now. Oh look. How about never mind. Never mind.
It's time to sing whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
And a thing comes out and it's like
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it
You know,
because you said
I'd be
the
really
flowers
angry
are
too.
upset
That song
they
sucked.
Don't understand here in Liyue?
I remember this being so fucking hard. Because I'm like, look at these things. They're constantly moving around.
Terra Smash! Quick!
Is that okay? There's 3. I didn't even see the other one disappear.
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
Those flowers really put up a fight.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. These petals look interesting.
Look up close to his head. Celestia. The heavenly principles. I swear to the Archons, that island is going to fall. Quite literally, I would love to see Celestia just come crashing down. So Celestia used to be just a 2D, just right in the sky. But as you can see, it's like each patch or update that happens, it just gets more 3D. It gets more detailed. I mean, you can't see any color or anything, but it's like a full 3D model now. Now, I don't know if someone was to somehow get up there, if it would be solid or if anything would be really super detailed. But as of right now, it is a 3D model compared to just the 2D image that was just slapped in the sky when the game first started.
The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Yes.
Unfortunately, no.
No, I said yes.
That's so lame.
What a drag.
Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, look, it's the Cocoa Goat.
Oh, hey, it's...
Hey.
What's-her-face?
Hey, can you crush me with your thighs?
I can't remember.
Greetings, Ganyo.
Hello,
Ganyo.
traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name.
How could I not?
Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Don't call me Shirley.
Nope, we found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Where's her serious attitude now?
Oh, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But
Tianquan?
now I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Oh.
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days,
I cry.
I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
You know, we should drown you now.
It's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But 5 of those original 7 had already passed before Rex Lapis. It's truly a changing of the guard. Yes, now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Rite and Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro.
Nita.
She's merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing.
Aw,
This means that
Nita.
Liyue had been
You're a
under
little
Rex
bean.
Lapis's rule from
Or
the
little
moment
sweet
it
bean.
was first founded 3,700
Or a little
years
radish.
ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So what do you think of this farewell?
I think it's a lot crock of shit.
This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis.
It's like, what do you think of his passing? It should have been me, not him. It's not fair.
But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality.
It might take another 1,500 years,
Since
but
Rex Lapis has passed, The time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Now all those people can get divorced without worrying about what happens should they break their contract.
Huh? Did you just say as an Adeptus?
Yes.
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. Adeptus blood flows through my veins.
I take out my sword. Well, let's see about
Lapis
that.
and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Chising. I've continued those duties to this very day.
So you're how old? That explains the forgetfulness.
Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies?
I mean, it's not hard to guess how old she is. I mean, we know the Archon War is like 2,000 years ago, so she's at least 2,000 years old. Come on.
I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact, I sang a local Liyue ballad to it.
I still think it's pretty interesting that of all the Archons, technically, actually, Venti really is the only one of the originals left. Because if I remember, the Tsaritsa is not the original Archon. There was this Cryo Archon before that. Rite Shogun, her sister was the original, and then she took over as Archon. I mean, Natlands had like 50,000 fucking Pyro Archons. Sumeru was Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, then came Nahida. Fontaine, we had Egeria, then Focalor, and then Farina, technically. She'll always be an Archon to us. But yeah, Venti really is like the original Archon that's still around.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too. Thanks, Gunyu.
No, it is you who I should be thanking.
And such humble beginnings for Venti. Started out as an animo spirit. You know, just tiny little spirit. A little sprite. And then he gained the powers of an Archon.
If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now.
Which it kind of shows, especially with like Venti and like Mawika. Like Mawika was just a human and she gained the powers of an Archon.
And that just about does it. Our preparations for the rite of parting are mostly finished.
For like people like the Rite Shogun, they were always going to be Archon because her and her sister were twins. They were said to be born of lightning. So she was always going to be Archon once her sister passed.
Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
Zhongli, you seem suited for working in agricultural development.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business.
You certainly have a green thumb.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all only wears away at you over time. So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
Wow. See? Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
Yeah, Harbor now. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Diluc. I am the one. I'm the hope of the universe. I am inevitable. I don't know.
Huh? What happened?
What happened with you?
Ah, you're the consultant to Longsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr.
Yes.
Zhongli, I presume.
Yes, and who might you be?
The Millilith are watching our every move now.
Felix.
These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
Call for desperate measures.
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Yes.
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo-Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to
He
stop
said
them.
blows.
Surely the Liyue
Don't call me
Qixing are
Shirley.
not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
We can't just stand by and watch.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity
Yes.
as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance?
Yes.
Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng funeral parlor has also been caught up in all of this.
Or
They're
Hu
currently
Tao.
squaring off with the authorities at the gates.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I hope that Master Hu has been able to keep things under control
No.
for the moment.
Or Hu Tao.
Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler.
She tries so fucking
If you're
hard.
trying to prevent an
And
explosion,
she's caught up in all this
it
bullshit.
may be wisest to look for the fuse
It's like
first.
she takes care of the dead, and prepares them for the next life. But because of her association with Zhongli, who's also friends with a Fatui Harbinger, she gets fucking roped into it.
So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse?
That ginger guy. You know, Mr. More Money Than Sense. That ginger guy.
Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see
Wow.
the whole city turned upside
Like,
down,
wow.
it's definitely him.
That's hilarious.
He must be waiting for
That
the moment
ginger
when
guy.
no one is watching to do something really bad.
It's like Cartman, who's like, that Jewy guy. That Jewy kid who's always hanging around us. Kyle.
But where could we find him now?
I have a few
Where would
ideas.
he go at a time like this?
Follow me. Please go to the map. The map. The map. Oh boy, here we go. This is the fun part. Actually, no, it's really not that bad anymore. It isn't.
Wow. This is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so
Scrooge
full of
McDuck would be fucking
flora.
jealous right now.
This is where all of Tibet's Mora is minted, right?
Touch a single more and we're
Case,
done for.
Maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing. Oh, so it's a trap. Tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you
It's like the
here.
Cave of Wonders.
What
You
do
touch one piece of more and the whole thing
Jenny?
collapses on us.
We can still have a closer look, right?
You
Or better yet,
touched
take a nap on top of
forbidden Mora.
It's like a dream come true.
We better check on the Exuvia first.
Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely
Don't call me
someone's
Shirley.
gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia.
Exuvia.
Look, what happened here?
Who could that? Where
Quick, we have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
Exuvia. Well, there's a guard lying over there, but we need to make sure the Exuvia is okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that's really nice. Oh, that's a really nice. That's nice. It's so That's so pretty.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
What? Who is there? Who is it?
If you were Fatui,
It's
I
that
imagine
ginger
you would
guy.
be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way.
Looks like I was just in time then.
Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort?
No.
Stopping the more immense, hiding away the Exuvia.
Exuvia.
The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia?
Exuvia.
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires.
I won't allow you to get near the Exuvia.
I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit.
Well, he's nothing but loyal.
We now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you.
Look, dude, you're cool and all, but I'm not into guys like that.
The battle.
Oh. Let's duel!
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
His would be a water deck, I think. Well, no, maybe... It'd be a mixture of water and lightning, maybe some dark.
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting
I
you
see her,
directly,
I mean, I
chose
can
to
see him
rely on
using
the
like
snow and ice to make her escape.
Kaiser Seahorse
She wouldn't
or
want the knights to
what's the
come
one that
running
Mako
towards the
uses?
sound of
The
battle now, would
freaking
she?
whale that he
When she
has.
faces a worthy opponent,
I mean, I
she
see him
will
using cards like
prioritize her
that.
mission, weigh the outcomes,
Deep
and
Sea
consider the
Warrior,
consequences of her actions.
but also like
But as for
lightning
me, the
attribute
greatest pleasure of being a
monsters.
harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt
I wonder
ever
what kind of
happen again.
deck the Travelers would
Oh,
have.
So you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me,
Yeah.
not even in your wildest dreams.
You know,
But
you
hey,
keep saying
try
that.
to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there?
I could never defeat you. You're completely delusional. Oh, I see what you did there.
Fighting talk, I love it.
Oh,
Now
Griffin.
let's see you live up to
Oh,
it.
Griffin. Our first battle with Ajax.
This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Damn.
Guess
All
I
right.
should take you more
All right. Yep, yep.
seriously. Haha, good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about
Oh
to
my
get tough.
god.
Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
Make sure we get these.
Freeze.
So I think I beat this back then. They had to nerf this fight because people couldn't make it past
Not
it.
bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get.
Rasengan! Oh yeah, we're a fucking airbender, we're earthbenders. Because that was like an earthbender move right there.
Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing
Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected. Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now. Huh?
Nothing.
I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Oh, poopy. Uh-oh. Arrgh. 11th of the Fatui Harbingers. You know, it's stuff like that. Was that Alice's doing? Because we know she created her own little entrance and one for Nicole and pretty much one for all the Hexen Circle. So when we see intros like that, is that Alice's doing now? Like, she's able to break the fourth wall. She's able to create titles like... So has Alice been watching us this entire time and making these little things for us? Like, she freaking, in her own intro, she adjusts the camera. She it adjusts the camera. So she clearly knows.
You the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now. Don't make me take it from you.
Keep going, just keep getting shields, which is good. I'm invincible, kind of.
Cool it.
By royal
Time for retribution.
Where up?
Terra smash. Dodge this.
Outlander versus Outlander. I'll let you off this time.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you! We didn't take it!
Your show of ability
you
today
fought us for no
far
reason, dude.
surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be?
Because I'm collecting power of the 7 elements.
You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
We're like Goku and Vegeta now.
That's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
You mean that Rex Lapis wasn't assassinated? At the Rite of Descension?
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least.
Well, there's the title for my video.
Seems that the guardian deity
Rex
of the
Lapis
capital of
wasn't
commerce
assassinated
is also
at the Rite of
versed in
Descension.
maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come.
He's got
to
some
this,
nice boots.
For the weak will be swept away in the process. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom willingly involve myself with the weak. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what
And he's like, I know this because I have
I will
siblings.
awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyan's stone forest.
What?
A god?
What?
Osile,
Overlord of the Vortex.
who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
Yes.
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
What? The sigils of permission?
Oh, Paimon
He's
and
giving it
Mr.
permission to awaken.
Researching them.
You've been trying to duplicate them. Wow, that is...
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, breaking the subduing might of the Geo-Archon spears for a time should be no obstacle. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is largely against my principles. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that makes matters a little more intriguing.
Oh yeah, one of the best parts of this fucking Archon quest. It's Kyogre.
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
Is it still in the sea? Bitch, you're looking right at it. Like it's literally right there in front of you. Like, has he risen yet? Is those styles still trapped? Gee, I wonder what that thing is behind us. I don't know. What are you doing here?
It's the Adept guy. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber?
Yeah, Madam Ping, what do you expect to do? You're fucking old.
The Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite
Assassinated?
against this common enemy.
Hump.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue?
You know, I think it's really nice of Osile, and he's being really, really respectful. He could have destroyed us at any second, but he's like, you know what? I'm just going to chill back here. I see that they're talking, and it would be really, really rude and disrespectful for me to interrupt. So I'm going to sit here patiently. You know, I've been under this right here for like 2,000 years. A few more minutes really doesn't make a big difference to me, so they can go ahead and talk, chit chat, and catch up. So I'm just going to be respectful and just kind of chill out over here for a moment.
Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
Also, I love how you can see the biggest part of the stone forest right there. And it just gives you a sense of how big this thing really is.
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking.
They're pissing their pants,
The force
man.
of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people to handle. Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing?
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Now that's scary.
Humph.
So will the power of the Qixing, Millilith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
No.
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is not necessarily.
I mean, Ganyu alone would be a massive, has a massive thing over it, an advantage. Considering she's an Adepti, so should she change into her Adeptus form, she could crush it between her fucking thighs. No, but just because she's cryo, I mean, that alone is incredibly helpful.
What? But all of you are supposed to be the guardians of Liyue. Can't you think of something?
One certainly could.
Huh?
Eh?
The Qixing did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy.
I love Cloud Retainer.
And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands.
But you have feathers and you have wings.
For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista into an engine of war beyond your wildest thoughts.
An engine of war.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it.
So this next part really shows you why this woman has been done dirty so fucking badly. The fact that she's a 4-star when she clearly should be a 5-star.
We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now.
Yep.
Actually, I do have the advantage of having...
Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me! Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia.
Yeah, I have the advantage of having cryo. I mean, it may be a little, but like, it's still helpful. And yes, we have to do all 6 minutes of this. It's insane.
What's the hurry? Cool it. Let's move.
Next will be from over there, I think. I'm not going to show this whole thing, but this is basically what you're doing. You're just protecting the ballistas.
Dodge this.
You touch my ballista, you will die.
Freeze.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on,
on, comrades. Once we finish this
Comrades.
off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace. We'll be frozen in time.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
You know, if we had Neuvillette over here, you know, considering he's the Hydro Dragon, those things would have come flying down. He would have been like, nope. He would just send every one of them flying right back up. You know, considering Osile is made of Hydro, and the Hydro Dragon controls Hydro in its entirety. Like, we've seen Neuvillette reigns. He can just make the right back up. So if he was there, he would have been like, nope, not on my watch.
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
To destroy, to quash.
There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion,
that smile
has
on her
become
face,
the
though.
palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations.
I'm old, I'm not
Thank you all
stupid.
for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago.
Just say
Even
3,700.
to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
Bitch.
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
We're all on the same side
Yet another
here.
perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
When there is discord between the Guardians and those they were meant to defend, harmony becomes very difficult to restore.
Right. That's something
Harmony.
that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
This is what we learned in the City of Freedom.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
You want to know how I got my
So your
scars?
point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
Sucker!
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
What do you have to say, conqueror of demons? I'm out of here.
I apologize
Bye.
for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith.
And
I
why
come to
have you
extend
done
my
nothing?
thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might
If
be.
you are truly appreciative, then
Although
you
I
can
am
start
a
by
mere
kissing one's
mortal
hooves.
soldier. I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Chang Chang.
Why does everyone look so down?
Chang Chang, the jet plane. That's me. You just mean a
Weren't you
monster?
frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there.
Everyone's the best.
When danger is near, everyone always protects me.
Yes.
And the rest of the
That's
time,
the reason we
I'm
do this,
toys,
to protect
tasty
Chang Chang.
snacks, and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next Lantern Rite.
Lantern Rite's coming up soon. Like, what, next
Unfortunately,
month?
we wouldn't
Oh,
be
no,
able
not
to
next month.
participate.
It's not even January yet. Lantern Rite's like, what,
Because we are
February?
Adepti.
Because we are Adepti.
Okay.
and therefore I have to be moody and brooding all the time.
Hard being an Adeptus.
It's hard to be an Adeptus, but it's fun to be a hunter.
This is what
You got your
Liyue
pet plus
is led
attack
to do.
power. Woo.
The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for
No one's
their
gonna even get that reference.
But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The
What we
time
call
of contracts
mortals.
between gods and Liyue has long since passed.
Now is a
the
time of man.
Contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
One will return to one's
Your line
abode.
of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Good card. Change of heart.
Let us return now.
I must go
Eager to
brood and
leave,
be angsty somewhere
Conqueror of
else.
Demons.
Conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much
The
after
city
our
of
long
Liyue.
separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough.
Away we shall.
And return whence we came.
Bye now. Damn, you see that booty bounce?
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Chising will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded
The only
against.
good Chising is a dead Chising.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Like, they do realize that you have Adeptus like Cloud or Madame Ping and Ganyu and Yanfei and that who would kind of step in and kind of prevent people from abusing power, right?
Oh, right. It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting
God, if the Chising overuse their power, they'd be suited to oblivion. And freaking Yanfei, she'd be like, yes.
But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Rex Lapis never showed up.
Yeah.
Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death too?
Yeah, I wonder where we go next. Derailed.
Simon doesn't get it.
The only railing that I want to do here is with Signora.
But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adeptiless rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhang
The
Li's going.
Adeptus.
Let's ask for him at Wangshan Funeral Parlor.
Longsheng Funeral Parlor. Or Hu Tao. Hello, the fairy lady. Even got a gift for me.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
Well, we're not just any regular guests.
Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhang Li isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland
What?
Bank belong to the Fatui?
What?
Last time we saw Zhang Li was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble. We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Oh boy, hang on. I keep doing it, hoping that things will be different. But nope. Every freaking time, I get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. You're a crook. You're a cheat and a swindler. How could you do a thing like this? Build up a little boy's hopes and then smash all his dreams to pieces.
You call this cooperation between
Oh,
harbingers?
yeah.
Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that.
Okay, I did.
Seems that some of your friends have arrived.
My friends.
It's Zhongli and Child. And
Mm-hmm.
you're also the harbingers?
Anyone else thirsty? I am craving a large, tall, like freaking, like this big of milk. I'd fucking Homelander that shit. Just.
It's you two. I believe
Aye.
we've met once before. In the city of
Oh,
Bard,
in the city
was
of
it?
Bards.
I'm glad you still remember my name.
Oh, how could I forget?
Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
I still have time to take it back.
No, don't let her get to you. You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements, and our last battle at the Golden House was almost more than you could handle. So it might be best to keep things peaceful this time.
Maybe we should explore around here later.
Well,
At
if
another
it isn't
time.
you two.
In the near
This is
future.
our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say
Aw.
that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally.
Nope.
Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you.
It's so beautiful at how mature and adult-like these people are. We nearly tried to kill each other. We have different views, and yet we can still be friends. Because that's the adult thing to do. When you have differentiating views with someone, you can still be friends with them. You don't have to cut people from your life just because they don't think the way you do. It's called being an adult. Perhaps some people should try doing that.
The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on.
Zhongli, trust you?
Actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here.
God, I'm so thirsty.
You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
Agreement. Gnosis.
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
Oh yeah. The Gnosis.
How sanctimonious.
So Zhongli is really actually Rex Lapis?
What? So you're the Lord of Chio? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract, for it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
What? Why did you feign your death?
You don't think you went a little
God,
too
so
far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you, and splat!
Splat.
A big dragon falls out of the sky, and all of Lyric goes into an uproar.
And then everyone thought that Rex Lapis was assassinated? At the rite of Descension?
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see, am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,700 years ago that I founded Liyue together with the Adepti.
Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come. Until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You've finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue.
Let me guess, you had another planning case that all burned down?
That's right, which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Yeah. Yeah, so basically if things went south with Osile, he would just be like, okay, back down you go.
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him to.
Considering he's the strongest of the Archons. And he would just show up, throw another massive hurl another massive stone spear at Osile, like, back down you go there, buddy. Have fun being down there for another 2,000 years.
Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents,
And I took that personally.
so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped for. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, they even made efforts to understand the hearts of the people. Credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This despite the eavesdropping ears of her colleague, Child. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for joining me on this journey, traveler. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated, and that was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
That doesn't sound good at all.
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me, and it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me?
What am
Doesn't
I,
anyone
chopped
feel the
liver?
least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in
No.
the dark.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo
Like to fucking
ought to
turn her
thank you
upside
for your
down.
performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo-Archon, Liyue, would
Liyue.
never have been able to become a dazzling diamond.
See,
of a
like,
city.
everyone says it differently.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight?
Honestly, dude, she'd probably murder you. I
Be
pity the
that
fool.
as it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed as a disturber of the peace, no?
Just like Gandalf.
Well then, with the
Like Gandalf
Gnosis in
is
my
a disturber
possession,
of the
I have no
peace.
use for such
Oh,
idle chatter.
really?
We should return to Zapolyarny Palace and seek an
Zapolyarny.
audience with Her Majesty.
Zeppeli.
Tsaritsa.
Zeppelin.
Come, child.
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes
I'll
of
share my
you.
bodily fluids with you, but I'm not sharing a boat.
Do as you wish.
That's too much.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
I'd like to know what the Cryo Archon offered you.
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a Gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo Archon.
Take a shot every time he says contracts.
My contract to end all contracts.
Yeah.
As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
We will soon enough. I mean, we're in Nod Cry, which is like south of Snezhnaya, so we'll be there soon enough. But I've always said that she's not evil, because if she wanted to destroy Liyue or something, he wouldn't be like, oh yeah, here's my Gnosis. Oh, you help me, and I give you the Gnosis, and you destroy Liyue. No, he would never agree to that. So clear.
It's the day of the rite of parting.
So we know for a fact that she doesn't want to destroy the nation. We know for a fact from Arlecchino that she says what they're trying to do isn't going to just affect a single place or person, but the entire world. We know that the Cryo Archon, the Tsaritsa has a thing against Celestia. We know she wants to take down the Heavenly Principles. So all the way even back then, all the way back when we were, it's like people should have known that the Tsaritsa wasn't evil, because Zhongli would not just hand his Gnosis over to someone who's going to destroy his nation. That'd be stupid. The contract is like, you give me your Fatui to help out, and I will give you my Gnosis. And what's this? Also, I get to destroy your nation? No, sorry. No contract here. No.
Oh, well, since we're going through with this rite of parting, I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the head.
So Rex Lapis is really...
assassinated?
But they didn't catch the culprit, did they?
No.
Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think? I don't think any of the gossip on the streets you hear from those shady types is worth anything. There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow. Youngish, pretty high in rank. I think they called him Child.
High in rank? He's like the last of the Fatui Harbingers.
Fatui? They certainly are very suspicious. Who knows what those greedy, crooked folks...
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this time.
But I will. I'll protect the innocent.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too.
This is not a coincidence.
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god might have been one and the same?
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. Yes, it's very possible indeed. I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis.
You can hear like the Death Note sounds, like songs playing with these two, with the conspiracies and
Still,
piecing things together.
Prowess must this person possess to be able to do such things? I have never heard of such a person in all my years.
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look,
The Millilith over there looks like he's about to make an announcement. Let's hear what the Ministry of Civil Affairs has to say first.
Everyone, please disperse and go home. Your presence is no longer needed.
Hear ye all! The Chising's words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not, and to let not their hearts be saddened, nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Fake news. Fake news. All of it is fake news. The system is rigged.
Simon needs a translation on what the Chising's announcement said.
They said that Rex Lapis died because of a divine trial.
So
Failed.
that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot.
Well, now that we're completely cleared of being murderers, let's go murder someone.
Wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor the Adepti knew anything. Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands?
I think you've hit the bullseye this time.
Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now. Let's go have a look.
Hello, everyone. Hi, it's my 3 ex-wives, future ex-wives.
Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing.
Keqing.
Are they saying something?
She doesn't even notice or acknowledge that Ganyu's there.
Said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract.
Oh, no.
And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contract.
Hey, shithead.
Burnt and reduced to ash.
Oh, boy.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
Ooh, the way she said pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Just don't let this woman
Now
talk.
that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell.
Farewell.
Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan.
Tianquan.
Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
No. I fucking hate all of you.
Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking
Light
at me.
zoinks.
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient
Yeah,
god?
that's me.
So young.
The Liyue always
am
repeat their
I?
words. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Please don't look at me like that. I want to take control of this nation. You all bow to me now.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
I think this is like the first time in the story when we actually heard him talk in like a cutscene, because we hear him like talk like this,
Terra Smash!
but like in a cutscene. I think it was like one of the first times.
Why you? If you were looking...
The cleanup of the premises, managing the crowds as they exit. The cleanup of the premise.
Nom 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 nom.
Roping you in.
There's our dude, Big Dong Zhang.
Hey, Zhongli!
Oh, it's you.
Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again.
Well, it's true. They won't.
Here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Shinyue kiosk.
Shinyue kiosk. Yeah.
That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Shinyue kiosk.
He's like,
sure you can afford it?
He's like, are you forgetting who I am? I'm fucking Rex Lapis, Morax. Let me prove it. And out comes Mora.
You're right. I do lack the Mora.
Why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do.
Meaning he still has the power pretty much to do it.
When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
Which, I mean, I don't know, like... So people were thinking, okay, he's not Morax anymore. Eventually all the money in the Golden House and the money in Tevat's going to disappear, and he's going to bring this economic apocalypse. But he can, you know, if he has the ability to still make Mora, and the only reason he's not doing it is because he's like, oh yeah, I just want to live as a mortal now. But I think, actually, doesn't he say like something about his Gnosis?
No wonder. Paimon gets it now.
That because, you know, he had the power,
when we were spending because you've never
you know, because he had the Gnosis, but without it, he just really can't do it like that anymore.
But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Yes.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money.
Exactly. We were spending bad people money.
To say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you.
It was a fine journey.
That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed.
Inazuma? Who's the god who rules Inazuma?
The Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too...
The almighty Rite Shogun and the Muso no Hitotachi.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
Lightning.
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
Shogun.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year. Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's
Oh, so just because I'm a fucking god means I know everything about everything?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power.
Bemoan.
But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been
The
acknowledged
gaze
by
of the
gods.
gods has always been considered a blessing. Hence
But
the
starting
origin
from
and
last
meaning
year,
of
the Rite
visions.
Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes, Vision Hunt Decree,
Yes.
Paimon. You don't have to
It was
repeat
an
everything.
order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of the
Statue of the
omnipresent
omnipresent god, who may or may not be Renova, you know, based on the wings and all.
From the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Whoa, that's harsh.
Harsh.
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems
Because
as though
only
she
through
has
eternity
finally
is one
decided
closest to the
eliminate
heavenly
any
principles.
unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity.
She's like, I can't handle
Note
losing
her.
any more people. I
She
must
have again
preserve
quoted
eternity.
That adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people.
Everything must stay the same.
7 ideals for 7 gods, and of these, eternity is nearest unto the heavenly principles.
Again, because as she said, only through eternity is one closest to the heavenly principles. Heavenly principles.
All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Oh yeah, let me.
That's right. Zhongli, now that you don't have your gnosis, what's going to happen to all the Morin Tevat?
Yeah, I think he did.
Since Morax is dead, are they all just gonna disappear? Also, isn't the Golden House the only mint in the entire continent? Will it even continue to work?
So also keep in mind what she says. The entire continent. People seem to think that these 7 nations are like the entire world. No, it says right there, the continent. So the 7 nations we go through are the continent. There's more outside of that. I mean, Hoyo has already said they've got like 5 to 10 years planned. So, I mean, obviously it's not going to take us 10 years to fucking get to Snezhnaya. So the fact that people still think like it's this tiny little world,
The Mora present now will not vanish, but the Golden House will indeed have to cease operations for a lengthy period of time, since creating Mora requires the use of the Geo Archon's power.
This is terrible! We're all about to run out of Mora! The world is coming to an end!
which honestly he says.
Yes, this is indeed a major
He says the
issue
Geo
from a
Archon's
financial
power,
standpoint.
but he's outright said that's like, well, I'm not the Geo Archon anymore. I'm going to be living as immortal. And the way he implies it, he says he could still make it if he wanted to.
Well, I suppose we'll just
but
leave
because
such
he's so
troublesome matters to the Leo
staunch on this
chasing
position of
debate.
I'm going to live as immortals do now and not just make Mora whenever the fuck I want, they're going to have to find another way.
Set some private funds aside for yourself?
No, I've decided that I want to live off other people.
Oh, a private fund. This does seem like a good logical common
Maybe you
sense
can make a little
idea.
bit more for yourself before, a little fund for yourself.
It's a shame.
What's a shame?
It's a shame that I didn't think of it at the time.
He's like, it's a shame I didn't think of it at the time. Do you have 5 more I can borrow?
All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience. I suspect that some serendipity must first come into play.
A new star approaches. Quest completed. No, dude. We will be. Don't care. And here we go. Everlasting Boulder. Very creative. Lasts 5 seconds longer. Meteorite. Crack created by source. Or lasts 10 seconds longer. Oh my god. Oh my god. Nice. What do you mean? Well, what's 96 backwards? Why? Why do you fucking do this to me, game? Seriously. Why do I even bother? I keep saying why do I bother, and yet I keep fucking doing it. I keep fucking doing it. You know, it's just fucking ridiculous at this point. You know? Level 70 could work. Actually, no, I don't. Like, did we do all of it today? I don't even remember. Even if I didn't, I can just do it later. No, I haven't. I still gotta spend the resin. Either way, I'm done for now. I gotta stand up and do other stuff, so. I'll get something eventually. Anyway, that's gonna do for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.